Today we are giving thanks for the many gifts in our lives with the Holy Family, and through this thanksgiving we ourselves are forming a family. This week between the two feasts I went to the city to have a walk. I ended up in a cafe. First I sat at the window and I was amazed how busy London was at this time. So many faces. And then the thought came that so many faces indeed, whom I don't know, whom I never met, and I shall never meet in my life. Paths of lives which never cross each other. This is what it means living in a big city. Paths of lives which never cross each other. Then I managed to sit at a table where I was putting down these thoughts. In front of me there was the cafe bar, and people were standing in their queues. While sitting at a table and looking around, the atmosphere somehow changed. It didn't feel so impersonal when I was looking through the window. People somehow no longer felt that distant. They remained unknown, but you could spot in the cafe micro-communities, friends, a young couple or young couples on a date, families or regular visitors. You could sense that an invisible thread somehow linked us in that cafe. And this is not the coffee which we like, which connects us. As mentioned, people were queuing, and everyone made a step, just one step. Imre Kertész, in his novel Fateless, he won the Literary Nobel Prize for it roughly a decade ago. A Holocaust survivor describes a similar scene. When deported to Auschwitz, they also had to queue. And he was amazed, looking back, what happened in the camp, how it started with their queue at the railway station when they were signed up. He just looked around and he said that it felt so natural. I just made one step. Everyone made one step in the queue. But not only the people deported, but everyone in the city of Budapest or in the world, everyone made a step in the same direction. This making one step by everyone in the same direction was revelatory for me. While at a personal level, we are unknown to each other, with many people whom you saw in the city. On a collective level, however, we shall know each other. When Christ comes to judge the whole world, the whole of humankind and human history at his second coming, we will know each other through him. Then everyone shall realize that we belong to each other, that we belong to one another, that we belong to the one and same human family as children of God. When we are watching the news, hearing of wars or airplanes crashed, or when we are enjoying a family movie and we see all those actors, do we have the same sensation? What do we see? Whom do we see? Known and unknown. Do we have the sensation that we belong to each other, that we are responsible for each other as a family? And this is the mystery of Christianity. This is the very mystery of being a baptized Christian. And this is at the very heart of today's feast, when we remember the Holy Family, the steps of Jesus, the steps of Mary, the steps of Joseph, their steps as a Holy Family together towards us and for us. For this is what we celebrate today, this innate sense in us that our Lord's first coming and second coming connect us. When we celebrate Christmas in our families, when we go through the sentiments of Christmas love, the crib connects us in our families on a personal level. Those whom we know at the moment, those whom we know each other at the moment. His second coming connects us at a collective level. Let us celebrate how the members of the Holy Family loved each other and how they loved and served God, each of them in their own way. We can learn from them the sense that despite of physical distances, we can see in even those who are unknown to us a belonging together, that we belong to each other. And this is crucial. As a human family, we have to nurture this sense that God's vision of the human family is a family which is undivided, that we belong even to those whom we don't know. We are responsible even for those whom we never met or whom we met only superficially. We know this because our eye is, as it were, the Holy Family. So let us cherish this vision of making one step in the same direction together, making one step in the same direction together with the Holy Family, Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. That's why we are Christians, for the sense that everyone is marked by the love of Christ. This is our call.